Okay, today we're going to be making a basic platforming script. It's basically a thing where you control your character and you have to get your character to a specific location, or get your character to do a specific goal to reach the next level and so on. So we're going to create that, and I'm just going to create, again, like I usually do, I'm going to create a very simple character. So I'm just going to create, let's say, just a square as our character. That's good enough. And we're gonna name this player. And again, we're gonna create a basic movement script for this. Forever, if, gonna go to sensing. Let's duplicate this. Up arrow, down arrow, right arrow, left arrow. And instead of doing what we usually would do, like in the last video we made it rotate when it pressed left or right arrows, and before that we made it just so it can move freely without any restraints. This time we're going to make it so that there's no down arrow, because in a platforming game he will be running along a flat terrain. And so let's make it, let's deal with left and right first. These are the simplest. And change x by 10. And usually in a game like this, 10 is going to be a little too fast. So let's see. This is actually a pretty good speed. I think 4 will be enough now. All good. And the up arrow is going to be a little more complicated. We're going to need it. We're going to have to choose how high he can jump first. So let's just see. Let's do 5 and let's see 4. This will be approximately how high he can jump, but that's a little too, we want him to be able to jump a bit higher. So let's try this. Yeah, that will work, and we can put it here. No, not that. We're going to need a repeat until. Now this is going to be a little more tricky, because in the levels will not be a flat terrain, so we gotta account for that. Repeat until touching color, and we'll just leave that here for now. And also we need to put restraints here. This is just to make sure that our character cannot go through walls or anything of the like. And if not, if touching, let's see, if touching, and we'll just leave it like this for now. And now let's create the levels. Let's create 3 levels. I'm going to make it like kind of like a grassy field level kind of, and so here's how it's gonna work. Let's make it brown for the dirt. Nope, we don't want an outline. No outline. So we've got this. And let's make it so that there's going to be actually a small area, like a small hole or something here. Oh, we gotta start over again. Well, we'll just make it like so. Why is it still here? Let's get rid of it. Alright, now. Like so. And then let's create, we just gotta put this down somewhere. Color 10, 100, and 60. So just so I remember that, I'll just create another sprite. I'm not creating the sprite because that sprite has to do anything. I'm just doing it so I remember that it's 100, 10, and 50 for that specific color of this dirt. So when we change colors, we won't have to consistently be forced to try and find the color we used last time. So now we're going to use, let's try 30, 100, 50. Alright, let's put that here. 30, 100, and 50. This is a effective strategy because since the new Scratch 3.0 editor came out, you can no longer easily remember which color you used before. So you've got to kind of like write them down somewhere. And let's just put the top on these just to signify the grass. Alright. Boom, we got our grass terrain. And then let's put in a little bit of red here. This is just going to be just absolute red, 100, 100, 100. Easy to remember that. And let's put it in our pit. And then let's create the portal that will take us to the next level. Let's use 15, 100, 100. Now let's just put those two back. 15, 100, 100. And let's just create a circle right here. That will be our endpoint. This is an extremely basic level right now. And then let's finish our code. So let's let's change these colors to the color of the dirt we used. So dirt was it 9, 10, 9, 10, 60. Let's use was it 9, 10, 60? My bad. That's actually really weird, but okay. If touching this color, change X by -4, and touching that color, change X by 4. And for the up arrow, if touching color, let's see, this dirt, 9, 160. I'm just gonna have to write that down here. Not sure how that worked. 9, 160. Apparently that's what color it was. Repeat until touching color, and this time we'll use the grass. Oops. Alright, repeat until touching that color. And if, just in case, if it is touching the dirt, then you can't, it's impossible to go jump through dirt, and we don't want that. So now we've got this. And we're going to create one more script, and this is for gravity regardless. Oh, no, we don't have to create another script. We can just put it in there. Change, we can just put in a repeat until sensing touching color. We can just put another one of these in there. Change Y by -10. Yep, that will work. Like so. Perfect. We now have a basic platforming game. The reason it stays on top of this thing is because this is the same color as the grass. But anyway, we now have a basic script, and I actually kind of want our guy to move a bit faster now. So let's adjust his movement speed a little bit. And again, he can also jump a little too high. Let's cut that in half. But if you do that, it will no longer be possible. So let's change it to 7. Hopefully that works. Yep, that works perfectly. Yeah, so now we have our basic piece of code. It's for our platformer. This is what allows the character to move, and then we're going to later create the code so that when he touches the lava he dies, and that when he touches this yellow he gets to the next level. So we're going to create another one. Forever. No, not forever, not forever. We need to set a spawn point, which should be right there. -200, -50. So let's just set it to -200, -50, This is his new starting point. So every time, yep, that's his starting point. And then let's create our next few levels. Let's go duplicate this. So now we have multiple of the same level, but we don't want the same level, so we're just gonna get rid of the lava. Let's get rid of this. Let's just create like a template kind of for our game. This is just to making the next two levels a lot easier. Alright, so now we just have to make it a little more, we have to use creativity. Let's just create another one. And what should level 2 be? It should be, we make like a, I'm not sure what to make. Let's just create something. Let's just create an elevated platform. Like so. No, they're a little too close to each other. I don't want that. And let's get rid of we can keep that there actually. And then let's duplicate this, copy, and we can paste this. I could just make it a lot smaller. And that's all good. Paste. And yeah. And then we have to, I'm going to split this in half because there's going to be a bit of lava here. Copy, paste, put another one over here. And I'm just going to create another platform around the middle. Nope, not like that. Create, copy, paste, create slightly higher, copy, paste. And then we can create some lava. And we can put it right. Alright, good. Now this is our second level. Let's guide it a little bit. And now for our final level, let's make it so... Oh wait, actually for this one, we need room for our player to spawn. I just realized, so we gotta move this over a little bit. Yep. Alright, that's good enough. Now that's for level 2, and now for our final level. For our final level, let's create this, put this in the top right. And let's do something different this time. Let's actually copy this, paste this, and let's shorten this significantly. Like that, and then this higher. And then let's also copy the dirt, paste it, and just gotta rotate it like that. Just a little better. And I believe that should be enough. Alright, we got a slanted hill now. And for the hill, we're just gonna create it. So we got some lava. We're gonna have to create triangles. We can do that a little later. These are all simple levels. You can make your own level, of course, if you want. And alright, so now we've got our second level. I mean our third level, our final level. And when you start the game, you'll start in level 1. And then let's go to our player, and let's put in another script right under this one. Forever if let's create another one. Forever if sensing, where is it, sensing touching color, and we can put it in touching color red, touching color. Well, let's delete this script. And if we're touching color red, we're just gonna go back to our starting position, -200, -50. And if we touch the color yellow, go back to our position, but we're gonna make a broadcast next level. And when I receive next level, gotta go to, we're just gonna go to next backdrop, and let's test it out. It's gonna go here, next level. If we touch the lava, we die. Just gotta try to get past this. Yeah, this level is actually impossible. And we also encountered one more problem, which is that the problem is that because like we can't cross these hills. Let's solve that problem real quick. We could like on a slanted area, we can't cross a hill, so we're just gonna change it up a little bit. We're just going to make it so that if he's touching color, just make it so that if he ever touches the color dirt, he's just gonna we can let's see how can we do this. If he's touching color, let's just create this. If he's, let's duplicate that. If touching color, boom, change Y by 1. No, not that. Touching color boom. No, let's just try that. Let's try it. Change Y by 1 if it is touching this color. Oh, or we can just do this. You can also just do it like change Y by 5. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's try it as well. Yeah, we've done it. We just managed to fix it. And I'm just gonna make it so that this level is actually possible, because right now it's impossible. Just gotta move it like that. Let's move it like that. And let's just edit it a little bit. Let's start it. And look, you've successfully created a platforming game. A very simple platforming game. This is actually, this one right here is really hard. going on with that? Ah, I've got it selected right here. No wonder else it kept changing. That's why it kept changing. It doesn't matter, we can just do this. Now let's actually try it. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Oh, I still have it selected. No. Now let's try it. Keep making that mistake. Try that. Now as you can see, we also we go back to level 1, but I just want to show you guys that you cannot climb walls because of the gravity counterforce we added. So if unless he's actually touching, unless he's going up a ramp, he won't actually continuously go up. And we can also do something where it's like when I switch to backdrop, where is it? When backdrop switches to backdrop 3, we can just say something like, or we can create another backdrop saying U1. That would actually work the best. Let's create a backdrop, U1. And we can change it to and when backdrop switches to backdrop 4, stop all, and then yep, we've created our game. I'll showcase it one last time. You can save it, platformer, save it, and let's try it. Boom, you cannot climb up walls. And then U1, everything stops. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time.